Hey YouTube, my name's Azza18. Thank you for checking out this video, guys. And in my left hand right here, I have got my old Sony, and in my right hand, I've got my G7X Mark II. And we're going to do a little bit of a comparison difference to see the difference of how they go. We're going to see sort of, is the G7X honestly that much better when it comes to audio, bright light, short light? So as you can see, I'm pacing in a bit of a poorly lit area at the moment. So now what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to change over to my G7X Mark II, which will be now, and now this is the G7X Mark II. You can hear that the audio is different, the picture quality is different, and now as you can see I'm still going back and forth in between the lighting just so you guys can get an idea of how good it is. I need to quickly just go down to the shop, so I want to go check my PO box. I don't think I've got anything down there, and I also want to just go down to the bottle shop because I've got Number One Enemy coming over tonight and I want to get us all a nice little bottle of wine. So now that we're out in good lighting, this is back to my Sony. So we've got to have a little bit of traffic come past and you guys can hear the wind. So this is what a car sounds like, and I want to just get a good idea of how much background noise is actually picked up whilst the car is coming past on my Sony. And now back to my G7X. This is how much background noise there is when a car comes past. So that's a little bit of an audio difference. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the PO box, we're going to go for a little bit of a drive, and we are going to see what the big difference between the two of them is. I don't know which camera to look at. If you guys can already notice a big difference, let me know down in the comments. What we're going to do is we're quickly going to go down to the shop, and yeah, we're going to go check the PO box and get some wine. Biggest thing about the G7X, I can tell you already, it's very hard not to look at that screen. With the Sony, it was really easy because it was off to the left and it was a little bit obscure. With the G7X, with it being on top, does make it, you do want to look at it a little bit more, but let's see what the G7X's audio is like. We're going to fire up the Evo and see, let's see what the audio is like. And see, let's see what the audio is like. I'm just going to drive and vlog and see the audio quality that the G7X has. I want to sort of see what background noise it picks up. It is really hard not to look at that screen. That is the first thing I'm definitely noticing with it. To make sure I keep looking at the lens. So obviously, because I do a little bit of driving and vlogging, so we're currently driving, all the windows are down. I'm really curious to see what the audio quality is. I already know that the camera quality is good. We're gonna, I'm just gonna give it a little bit and we're gonna see if she picks up the Evo background noise. Because I really want to hear what the audio quality of the camera is actually like as well. Alright, so obviously because we are getting a real life experience about this, I actually got some fan mail. I was really surprised. I didn't think I was going to have anything in my PO box, but surprisingly I actually did. And I generally have no idea what that is, but if you thought it was awkward to vlog in public, the weirdest thing about it is standing in the middle of the post office with two cameras vlogging. That's what the definition of awkward is. But I can already see that the G7X is so much better with light. Like, I'm always really well lit compared to the old Sony. It's crazy. I'm really curious to know how the G7X handles wind, because it is a little bit windy at the moment. So I hope it handles the wind well, because I know my Sony has always had a problem with the wind. So if the G7X can handle this wind a lot better, I think it's going to be amazing. I do know that the G7X does have a wind filter built into it, and you can turn on a setting, and you can also buy a little wind filter because they both have internal microphones, but I'm pretty happy with it so far. I'm really curious to know what the hell this package is too. Alright, so I'm going to give you a quick 411 of my current situation. I am walking around talking to two separate cameras, walking around with a pink bottle of wine and fan mail, literally in the middle of my city. Do I care for public vlogging? Not really, it doesn't affect me at all. I think it's pretty cool, but I can already feel like this Joby. Look at it, look at the wobble. What the fuck is with that? Either I've not timed, oh shit. Either I've not timed this up enough. It's all a learning experience, obviously, because I've never used any of this shit before, but yeah, that Joby definitely needs a little bit of work on. I'm actually a bit frightful right now that my camera may actually come off, and that would suck ass. But we're pretty much going back to the Evo now, going back home. I gotta edit some more videos and stuff. I'm really curious to know what the hell this fan mail is. I know who it's from and I got a good idea. I know what's in it. But the fearful thing is this, I've not secured my camera on my tripod at all and it is loose as fuck and I reckon my camera's gonna fall, so I'm going to stop recording right now. So obviously I'm at home now and it is taking a little bit to get used to some of the things on this camera. For starters, the lens on this camera, like I'm literally walking down the darkest hallway in my house and you can see me perfectly. That is so cool. Like for starters, the lens on this is a lot closer than what my camcorder one was. There is one thing I want to test out. Okay, so we're in a fairly dark area. I want to know, can I figure out how to turn the flash on while we're recording? Nah, maybe not. Okay, that's cool. But what I need to do is I'm going to open up this fan mail and we are going to... I'm just going to get on the editing grind so you guys get your next couple of days of vlogs because I've got Number One Enemy coming over tonight. We're having a dinner here. That's why I had to get the wine. So I just really wanted an excuse to test out this G7X and I'm in the darkest rooms right now. Like it is so dark right here and this camera does amazingly well. And this is one of the main reasons I did buy it. I'm going to put links to Amazon down in the description for a G7X Mark II and the Joby Hybrid. Now, obviously, I didn't get either of these from Amazon, but I figured everyone internationally can get them from Amazon. So if you guys are curious to know how much I paid, or if you want to buy them yourself, then I'm going to leave the links down in the description. Alright, so I've just shown Morgan the G7X for the first time. I took him through some low light situations, and I made him vlog with this as well at the same time to compare it. And dude, what are your first thoughts about the G7X?
Volume's better, so much brighter and clearer, and makes it look pretty, and it's very nice.
Makes you put your pretty face on. So obviously I've got Morgan over because he's going to be live streaming from my house tonight and we're going to be having a nice little bit of a feed, a couple of beers and just generally just a chilled out situation. So I'm pretty excited for it because I get to show off my fancy new camera. So Number One Enemy reckons I look like a trucker because I'm wearing a hat. I don't know where he's getting his thoughts from, but he's going to be live streaming on my PlayStation 4 tonight. He's also going to be rocking these Control Freaks. So if you guys haven't seen, I just did a video of the Control Freaks versus the Drift Grips. He's going to give them a shot tonight and we'll get his reaction tonight of what he actually thinks. But he's live streaming tonight because it's a Monday, it's my day off. I'm just on the computer editing, but old mate Number One Enemy is going to be live streaming on his channel, so he's probably going to get like one viewer. No.
She said to me, she said to me, you won't need a real job because I would love to pay for you. Pay for me, yeah. Be a good man to me. I could do that, yeah, I could do that. I would love to pay for you. You are made for me. Walking out of Barney's, copping hella shit. Care for this lambskin is delicate. Paid like I'm selling it, but it's on my bitch, she's benevolent. 5 racks on my outfit, man, that's an estimate. Young and we decadent, she don't give a fuck, so I'm spinning it. See her pop's a politician.
I actually love this camera so much already. Like the setup of this camera, the tripod, it makes you feel so much better about doing it in public because you've got such a better setup for it. Like just the quality of the camera alone, but not just the quality of the camera, but the look of the camera, the look of the tripod and the practicality of it. I'm also just doing a little bit of a mini test at the moment because I'm currently walking in the wind, but I don't have the wind filter turned on the camera. So I just really want to use this footage to see... Oh, I just stood in a whole bunch of prickles. I just want to use this footage to see how the camera actually reacts to wind.
She said to me, she said to me, you won't need a real job because I would love.
I think the weirdest thing about what I'm currently eating is that I'm in my YouTubing chair at the dinner table. This is really, really weird. But if you're curious to know what the hell we got, we've got some snacks, some... we got some snacks, we got some potato mash, and we got some chips. So everybody else has salad. Everyone else has salad. I'm not a salad person. I don't really enjoy eating salad, but one thing I am really enjoying is this camera. I love this camera so much that. Nah.
He just told me he loves the camera.
I think I do generally love the camera more than Brie. Like, it's just so good. Morgan, what do you... Mate, what do you got going?
I'm eating my dinner, mate.
You want to share with everyone what you're eating?
You just did.
Same again, but with salad.
Okay, so to continue testing to see what this camera like is in low light. 1, don't roast me for how white I am. I don't get to see the sun a lot. But 2, okay, so you look at this car. This car has its lights on, right? And look at this. Okay. The sun has gone down. Like, the sun is over here. The sun has gone down. And you look at how well lit I am. If you want a true idea of how good this camera is in low light situations, that sun has gone down and I can still be seen absolutely perfectly. Like, the lens on this camera is so good at letting in low light situations, and this is one of the most specific reasons I went after this camera. It literally looks like I'm in daylight right now, because it is so good in low light. Like, literally the sun has gone down, and look, you can still see me as pale as a Canadian. So, like, look at that. It is crazy. No, not really. But anyway, you can still actually see me, which is ridiculous. See, if I was to do something like this, okay, so just for example, if I was to do this, bang, we put a phone light on. Can it focus on me? Yeah, it can. See, look at that. Okay, so if I was to, literally, so that means now I can vlog. Oh my god, how dirty does the stash look? So if I was just to walk around with a phone light next to my camera, literally the only light that is right next to my camera is just the light of my screen. Like, that's not a camera, that's nothing, that's just my phone lit up. So look at that. So now I can talk around talking to a camera with a phone lit up next to me. Guys, this is going to be absolutely amazing. Takes a bit to adjust. Still struggling. Jeez, that took a lot longer than I expected. Alrighty guys, so we're coming into the end of this vlog now because Number One Enemy is going home. He had an absolutely amazing stream, and I just wanted to thank him for coming over for dinner and bringing over some beers. It is always good to catch up with the boys. Obviously, we don't get to catch up with Obvious Tripwire as much as we like to, but it is really good that Number One Enemy is definitely into YouTube when he can do this kind of thing. So thank you very much, bro. If there's anything you'd like to say, go nuts.
Quick mention, actually, pointing back that way. Would you believe I'm 6'2"?
So what's he? So
That's I'm 6'2", and this is how tall this cunt is.
So obviously, anyone that doesn't know, I am 6'5", so I'm, you know, pretty tall. But guys, thank you so much for supporting the cause. Thank you so much for supporting me and Morgan.
Thanks,
if you guys were unaware, yes, he got over 100 subscribers. That means his Evo.
And Aaron's SS.
that means my Evo and his SS will be doing the race, because that was the bet that we put out to you guys when Number One Enemy got to 100 subscribers, guys. Thanks so much for supporting the cause. I really do hope you guys enjoy the new camera. I think it's absolutely amazing. Like, literally, okay, so we are literally, it is pitch black, and we are in this low light, and you can see us this perfectly. To be perfectly honest, I do have my phone next to me using us as a light.
Yeah, that's still fucking good.
And literally literally the only light we're using is just my phone screen.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you so much for supporting the cause. Thank you so much for supporting Number One Enemy. If you like the video, or if you enjoy the new camera, leave a like, leave a comment on the video of what you think of the new camera. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Don't forget to follow Morgan on Twitter, guys. My name is Azza18. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. How dirty is the stash?
Pretty fucking dirty, bro. Can you get rid of it?